racing fans. Welcome to racing action from Flamboro Downs for this Saturday evening. Our first race will go to post in approximately 15 minutes. In just a moment, we'll get a look at the changes on this evening's card of racing. Note in race number 1, we have a claim on number 2 Hapuna Beach. Race 1 claimed is number 2 Hapuna Beach. And also note missing line on Hapuna Beach. Raced March the 6th from post position 4. A winner by length and a quarter in 1:58 and 1 with Travis Henry driving. That's the line on Hapuna Beach, who was a winner on Thursday. Races 2 through 5, no changes. Races 2 through 5. In race number 6, number 5, Ramiro, driver to be announced. That is race 6, number 5, Ramiro, the driver to be announced. Correction, we'll change that. Number 6, Rock Me Robin is where the driver to be announced is supposed to be. So Ramiro will be Anthony Hunt. Rock Me Robin, driver to be announced. Races 7 and 8, no changes. Races 7 or 8. Field on post parade for race one. One hogwash semi filly out for Brett Lester and Rebecca Williamson. Number two, Puna Beach, Austin Sorry for Tess Waxman and Ryan Bender. And number three, No Partners, Scott Quilliver, Stephen Taylor, and Brett Taylor. Number four, Turig Sealster, Paul McKenzie for Sean Hyatt. Number five, Jaden's Place, Tyler Moore for David Daigneault. And number six is Print Media, Jay Harris for Joe Squires and Triple S Equine. And number seven, Ashley's Bass, Jason Ryan for Francis Guillemette and Eric Poisson. Field of seven, race one. And fans, let's get a look at the players in this dash. And number two, Hapuna Beach, a claim is entered and also comes in back-to-back wins. Note one here this past Thursday and also won February the 20th. And Hapuna Beach, Austin Sorry for Tess Waxman, is certainly is very capable of winning here again, has back class, and also is back in the same class, so looking to double up Puna Beach and Austin Sorry. I think it's the one to beat at 8-5 on the board, but, well, some fans disagree. We'll see how it unfolds. Let's look at number seven, Ashley's Best. Now, look, Ashley's Best has raced well and was a winner in this class March the 1st and then went to London just 2 days later and raced very well, second beaten a length, 5 out of 7 in the top 2 on the year. Ashley's Best. Post position maybe doesn't suit, but just might blast from the outside nonetheless. Jason Ryan for Francis Guillemette. Look, Francis, his barn has been on fire, winning at about 35%. So, boy, you got to take Ashley's Best seriously. 5-1 seems like a nice price. Number 5, Jaden's Place, was second to Ashley's Best here last time out, blasted to the front, then sat second the whole way around. Now was not close to Ashley's Best at the finish, but was a solid second and has some good overall form. And Jaden's Place and Tyler Moore for David Daigneault is 5-1. Number 4, Turig Sealster, is getting a lot of love, qualified well here, but look at this is one that finished distance last start February the 17th at London, and you do see some solid form, and overall was a good earner last year. But Turig Sealster, off that February 17th starts, has been out of the box a little bit of a while. Qualifier suggests ready to go. A veteran with a ton of backlash, 418,000 lifetime. Paul McKenzie for Sean Hyatt, but I don't really like 6-5 on Turig Sealster. Puna Beach is my top choice. Not much better of a price, 7-5, but I didn't anticipate getting much of a price. I just think that Puna Beach will win in here. Gates rolling for race number 1. Hogwash of Puna Beach on the inside, No Partners, Turig Sealster, Jaden's Place in the center, the outside Print Media, and Ashley's Best. field for race number 1. Gathering speed approaching the start. And they're off. And No Partners gets out strongly, also leaving well as Ashley's Best. Center of the track is Turek Sealster, and on the inside, Hapuna Beach. Now presses on through and is racing third on the inside, as Ashley's Best is going to blast to the front from post 7. No Partners races the pocket. Hapuna Beach is third. Then Turek Sealster in Jaden's place, and back to Hogwash, and trailing is Sprint Media. It is Ashley's Best, with a lead of a length and 3/4 as they race on to the opening quarter. No Partners second. Hapuna Beach is third in line. Then fourth is Turek Sealster, working in front of Jaden's Place. Then Hogwash and Print Media is trailing 28 into the opening quarter. Ashley's Best now will look to pick up a second panel breather. No Partners sitting in the pocket for Scotty Coulter, and Hapuna Beach is racing third. Turek Sealster now is going to race on the outside, and then Jaden's Place and back to Hogwash and Print Media. It is Ashley's Best who's got the lead. No Partners. Hapuna Beach on the outside now is up and moving. Then a gap of a couple. Turek Sealster, Jaden's Place, and back for their second from last is Hogwash, and trailing is Print Media. It is Ashley's Best who's got a lead of a length and a half right now. Ashley's Best as the field works their way on toward 3/4 and on the outside. Hapuna Beach is getting a little closer, and No Partners is still on the inside, getting the trip in the pocket, and they race by 3/4 off of 58 and 1 halftime, 127 and 1 3/4. And it is Ashley's Best, still best by about just ahead now. Hapuna Beach on the outside. No Partners looking alive in the pocket. Now here comes Jaden's Place bursting onto the scene. Hogwash is racing fifth, and then Turek Sealster and Print Media 127 and 1 3/4 on down the stretch drive. Hapuna Beach. Hapuna Beach closing Jaden's Place up the inside. No Partners 3 across the track. Now 2 across the track at the finish, but on the inside. No Partners will win. Hapuna Beach is second. Then Jaden's Place and Ashley's Best. Mile of 157 and 2. And coming back in front of us, the winner of race number 1. We're on the Tornado Watch. The Tan Tornado, Scotty Coulter, 7 wins until 6,000. Victorious is No Partners. 5-year-old Heston Blue Chip Bay Gelding by Stephen and Brett Taylor. Stephen Taylor, the trainer. It's the first win of the year. 14th lifetime for No Partners. The first race payout, 3 No Partners, 25, 30, 460, 320. 2 Hahuna Beach, 260, 210. 5 Jaden's Place, 270. $2 exactor, 47.40. Dollar try, 80.75. Dollar super, 219.45. 20-cent super is 43.89. Note the first race claim of number 2 Hahuna Beach. The new trainer will be Amanda Riley. And the first race order finish from the top down, 7216354. That's 7216354 on the bottom. Fans, note we have a claim entered. In race 3, number 4, Jim's Big Thrill. Race 3, claim entered for Jim's Big Thrill. Field for race number 2 is on parade. One is Jokic. Mark Etzel drives trains for Dean Lockhart. Number 2 is T.T. Conway, Scott Aquila, Denny Julien, and Bruce Tremblay. And number 3 is Twist of Tabby, Steve Byron for Chris Bell. Number 4 is Whole Nother, Tyler for Gary McDonald and Edward Smallwood. 5 is Magic Hush, Paul McKenzie for Dr. John Chandler. And number 6, Floyd the Freak, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. And number 7 is Off-Road Hanover, Doug Brown for Jim Whalen and Dr. Angela Whalen. And Robert Eaton. Well, let's get a look at this field. We'll start with number 1, Jokic and Mark Etzel, and sends this one out. One that did win once last year in 55-1, which is a pretty good measuring stick for this field in this class. And Jokic has had 2 starts off the long layoff, had been off since early September until February 21st. Now, made breaks in both of them, so now gets away from Mohawk to try things here, and that makes him a vulnerable favorite. So maybe with young trotters you want to go against, well, 5 years old, so not really a young trotter, but still trotters coming in off of a couple of breaks and also on the inside post position. Maybe Jokic is one to go against, but Mark Etzel sending this one out and certainly compares very well with this field. You see 56-2 at Grand River, August the 26th. That was in a good condition class. Jokic and Mark Etzel is 1-2. If you're going to go against Jokic, well, maybe number 6, Floyd the Freak. Now also one that's coming in from Mohawk and not racing well. Has had 4 starts this year, and none of them were close. You do see this one have a couple good qualifiers in January. Had been off since June the 30th at Georgian Downs. Floyd the Freak hasn't really kicked in. Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. Floyd the Freak 7-1 class dropper that maybe could get rolling a bit in here. Number 3, Twist of Tabby, does show at least some form of late the last couple races and did win 3 times last year. Twist of Tabby, Steve Byron for Chris Bell, 5-1. And one more is number 4, Whole Another. Well, does have a couple of thirds in the past 4 starts, but the other 2 starts, not good at all. So Whole Another has been inconsistent. We'll see if a Whole Another can get turned back around. Tallimore for Gary McDonald is 9-2. But number 1, Jokic, 3-5. Despite those breaks, also shows a speed advantage over this field. We'll see if he can stay flat, and then he should dominate. Mark Etzel driving and training 1-2. Gate is rolling for race number 2. Jokic, TT Conway on the inside. In the center, twist of Tabby Hole, another in Magic Hush to the outside, Floyd the Freak, and off-road Hanover. Field of 7, race number 2. It's a field of 7 for the second race. The second race trotter is gathering speed, approaching the start. They're at the start of the rough in Twist of Tabby and Hole another. TT Conway. Then Floyd the Freak. Then Jokic and Mark Etzel relaxed away from post 1 and able to stay flat and is racing third from last. And then it is back to Magic Hush. And Off-Road Hanover is back trailing the field. And it is Hole another who's got the lead right now. Twist of Tabby is second and TT Conway is third. Floyd the Freak fourth. Jokic is currently bouncing along in fifth. Then Magic Hush and Off-Road Hanover. They roll on past that opening quarter in 29 seconds and hold another has the lead, and the advantage right now is 2. Twist of Tabby is second. TT Conway third, and then Floyd the Freak. And now Jokic has started to move on the outside and is currently about 5 lengths off the lead. Trailing pair Magic Hush, and last right now is Off-Road Hanover. It is Whole Nother and Tyler Moore who's got the lead. Twist of Tabby. Jokic on the outside is coming pretty sharply now. 59 at 4 halftime. Whole Nother, and on the outside Jokic, and racing on the inside. Twist of Tabby is still in the pocket and is third. TT Conway's on the back of Jokic and is right up close, racing second over fourth. Then Floyd the Freak on the outside. Magic Hush, and trailing is Off-Road Hanover, and it is off a half of 59 and 4. Whole Nother with the lead, but Jokic now is coming on and is taken over the lead. Jokic has grabbed the front, and Whole Nother is racing second. Twist of Tabby shares third with TT Conway on the outside. Then it is back to Floyd the Freak and Magic Hush, and then it is Off-Road Hanover. 3/4, 129 and 3. And Jokic leads substantially now by about 4 lengths. TT Conway second, then Whole Nother and Magic Hush, then Off-Road Hanover and Twist of Tabby and Floyd the Freak. But it is Jokic. Jokic is a slam dunk winner in the second and takes it by about 7 lengths. TT Conway second, then Magic Hush and Off-Road Hanover 159 and 1. Jokic, nothing but net. There's look at Jokic and Mark Etzel, the winner. Jokic wasn't joking around. Victorious of 5-year-old Cantab Hall Bay Gelding up at Dean Lockhart. First win this year. 8th lifetime for Jokic. The second race payouts 1 Jokic, 280, 310, 280. 2 TT Conway, 3170 and 1130. And 5 Magic Hush, 570. $2 exactor, 115.10. Dollar try, 276.95. Dollar super, 1053.40. 20-cent super is 210.68. $2 double of 3 and 1 is 66.80. Second race order finished in the tops of 1257364. That's 1257364 on the bottom. Field 4, race number 3 is on parade. One is Old Buck, Scott Quiller for Sean Hyatt. Number 2 is Dreamy Fella. Nello Guglielmi drives and trains and owns. And number 3 is Brody Scrapper, Austin Surrey for Francis Gilmet and Jean Allaire. And number 4 is Jim's Big Thrill, Paul McKenzie for Daryl Laver and Leanne Davidson and Martin Blaisdell. Number 5 is Jake Lowe and Eddie Hensley for Jim Ellis. And number 6, Maximus Beachy, Jason Ryan from Mike Patterson. It's a field of 6 for race number 3. Note the claim at number 4, Jim's Big Thrill. Let's get a look at this field. And we'll start with number 3, Brody's Scrapper. Well, looking for career win number 70, and is one that's won 15 times since January 1st of last year. 4 wins on the year. Racing for the Power Barn of Francis Gilmet. That barn is on fire right now. Brody's Scrapper, Austin Sorry, one that can blast to the front. Now, did finish with broken equipment last race, but still, if you look at the whole body of work for Brody Scrapper, you got to think this is the one to beat. Veteran 14-year-old, final year of his career, looking to stack up a few more wins before he packs it up. 3 to 5 on the board. Others, number 6, Maximus BG, is one that's been just a fringe player so far. Doesn't have a win on the year, but at least has been a consistent one, and I think compares well in this field. Maximus BG, Jason Ryan from Michael Patterson, is a longer play at 14 to 1. I think compares better than that. We'll see, because really after Brody Scrapper, it's reasonably wide open, but I like Maximus BG in here. Others, number 2, Dreamy Fella. Well, last race made a break in Stride. This is a classy veteran also that I think fits well in this spot, but first order of business needs to stay flat. Mellow Nello and Dreamy Fella. This is a 13-year-old that's still stacking up a few more wins, has 32 lifetime, more than 300,000 earned. Dreamy Fella off the break at 20 to 1. And number 4, Jim's Big Thrill claim is entered. Moves up a level, but is racing well. And last year did earn 37,000 in 40 starts. Has 3 wins on the year. Jim's Big Thrill, 5 to 2 on the board. He's facing tougher, but certainly brings the form in. Jim's Big Thrill and Paul McKenzie for Daryl Laver. Daryl's put up some strong numbers so far this year. Jim's Big Thrill is 5 to 2. Fans note we're awaiting number 2, Dreamy Fella, returning from the paddock. Gate is rolling for the third. Old Buck, Dreamy Fella on the inside. In the center, Brody Scrapper, Jim's Big Thrill to the outside. Jake Lowen, Maximus BG. It's a field of 6. The third dash on a Saturday night. Here they come. Giddy up. Field for the third is at the start of the rough, and Maximus BG is going to blast out with Brody Scrapper. Jim's Big Thrill, Old Buck Dreamy Fella, and Jake Lowen is trailing the field. Right now, Brody Scrapper is able to come on and grab the lead. Brody Scrapper, Old Buck, and then Dreamy Fella. Jim's Big Thrill, Jake Lowen. Maximus BG blasted early, but then had to take back and is now trailing the field. Brody Scrapper leads on to the opening quarter over Old Buck by a length and 3/4 right now. Dreamy Fella is racing third, gap of a couple. Jim's Big Thrill, Jake Lowen, Maximus BG, 28-1 opening quarter, and the field works on around the turn, and it is Brody Scrapper and Austin Sorry. The heavy favorites got the lead, and Old Buck is racing second, and Dreamy Fella third. Then Jim's Big Thrill, Jake Lowen, Maximus BG, 6 in a line, and they roll up towards the half. Brody Scrapper and Austin Sorry leads the way. Old Buck second. Now Jim's Big Thrill has popped out and is coming first over and has a share of third alongside Dreamy Fella to the inside. Then Jake Lowen and Maximus BG, 57-2 the halftime, and Brody Scrapper. Well, nobody is scrapping with Brody right now. Is all alone on the lead, in front by about 4 over Old Buck. Jim's Big Thrill on the outside now is taken third. Dreamy Fella is racing fourth, and then Jake Lowen and Maximus BG is trailing the field. The field hustles on by 3/4, and Brody Scrapper is pouring it on. 3/4 in 1:26. Brody Scrapper is rolling and leads by about 3.5. Jim's Big Thrill is closing a bit of ground, and then it is Old Buck and Dreamy Fella. Jake Lowen and Maximus BG. Brody Scrapper off 3/4, 1:26 on down the stretch drive. Brody Scrapper up Mackenzie Lane is Jim's Big Thrill charging, but it is Brody Scrapper, Jim's Big Thrill. Brody Scrapper, career win number 70. Then Jim's Big Thrill and Dreamy Fella. And Jake Lowen, 156-3. Brody Scrapper. There is Brody Scrapper, 70 career wins. Brody Scrapper, 14-year-old Mach 3 Bay Gelding. Austin Sorry with the winning drive. Francis Gilmet, the trainer. The owner is Jean Allaire, and Francis shares an ownership 5th win of the year for Brody Scrapper. 70 life. Third race, payouts 3. Brody Scrapper, 320, 210, 210. 4. Jim's Big Thrill, 220 and 210. And 2. Dreamy Fella, 570. $2 exactor, 550. Dollar Try, 26.25. Dollar Super, 63.75. 20-cent Super is 12.75. Fans note we have a driver change. On number 6, Rock Me Robin, Paul McKenzie will drive. Paul McKenzie drives the 6 in the 6th. The third race claim of number 4, Jim's Big Thrill. Note the new trainer will be Brett Riley. Third race or her finish from the top, 6-3-2-1-4-5. That's 6-3-2-1-4-5 on the bottom. on post parade 1, Riviera Beach, Paul McKenzie for Melissa Lamoureux and Jeffrey Boyd. And number 2, Malone, Austin Sorry for Mark Goddard and Howard Kaufman and Joshua Kaufman. And number 3 is Rocket Blast, Daryl Thiessen for Michelle LeBlanc and Carl Bagnall. And 4 is Hey Ralphie, Jason Ryan for Robert Reed and David Shea. Number 5 is Chapter 12, Child of Moore for Joe Squires and Martin Kepfer. And number 6, Mass Money, Mark Etzel drives and trains and partners with Robert Newton and Peter Porter and Lindsay Turner. And number 7 is Southwind Domino, Jay Harris for Gary Murner and Gino Toscani. It's a field of 7. It's race number 4. Let's get a look at this field. I want to start with number 4, Hey Ralphie. And Hey Ralphie's the one that won here last time out and is back in the same class. And nice job from off the pace. Hey Ralphie doesn't leave much, but certainly closed up nicely last start. And overall shows enough form on the year, I think, for Hey Ralphie to be the one to beat. 5-2 on the board right now for Hey Ralphie. Others to look at, well, we have to go to number 7, Southwind Domino, who's 1-2. Outside post position, drops a level. And look at last race had post 7, parked early, and was beaten a length and 3/4 to Tamil Riggs. Arrakis was second, so those are good comparisons. And you also see this one racing in this class here, January the 25th, and was a winner. Now that was from post 1, should be noted. Hey Ralphie was second in that start. Southwind Domino, 3-5. Others, number 6, Mass Money. Mass Money raced in a bottom class and was a winner 2 races ago. Moved up to this level. Did not fare well. 6th. Now beaten only 2 3/4 behind Hey Ralphie. Mass Money looks to improve off that last race. Mark Etzel driving and training. Mark has a win already on the evening. Mass Money, 12-1. And 1, Riviera Beach, well, did not have a good time at Mohawk last race, but before that raced well here and at London for 3 starts. So Riviera Beach could be a bounce-back candidate. Paul McKenzie for Melissa Lamoureux, inside post. Riviera Beach right now is 5-1 on the board. The fans have gone to 7, Southwind Domino. Anticipated this one being heavily bet with the class drop, so I opted to number 4, Hey Ralphie, at 5-2. Gate is rolling for the 4th. Riviera Beach, Malone on the inside. Rocket Blast, Hey Ralphie in Chapter 12. To the outside, Mass Money and Southwind Domino. It's a field of 7. It's race number 4 on a Saturday night at Flamboro Downs. Here they come. Giddy up. Field for the fourth race is at the start of the rough in Chapter 12 in Southwind Domino, Rocket Blast, Riviera Beach, and Malone. Then it is Hey Ralphie. Mass Money is trailing the field on around that first turn they go. And Chapter 12 leads on to the opening quarter. Southwind Domino from post 7 gets out well. Mass Money made a break in stride. Riviera Beach is third. Then it is Malone and Rocket Blast and Hey Ralphie. And now Southwind Domino wants to come on and grab the front. Southwind Domino leads it by half a length, but on the inside, Chapter 12 is trying to issue the parking ticket to Jay Harrison. Southwind Domino. But now Southwind Domino is going to come on by and take the lead. Chapter 12 is racing, filling the pocket now. Riviera Beach is racing third. Malone is fourth, and Rocket Blast, and then Hey Ralphie. And off the turn they come. Southwind Domino has the lead. Chapter 12 in the pocket. Here comes Riviera Beach quickly up now to challenge Southwind Domino. And then Chapter 12. And Rocket Blast is up to fourth now. Then Malone, and on the outside, Hey Ralphie is now starting to roll. 58 and 3 halftime. 29 and 4 second panel. Southwind Domino. Riviera Beach is a length back. Inside third is Chapter 12, and then Rocket Blast and Malone. Hey Ralphie is still sixth, but only about 3.5 off the lead and getting closer and sent out 3 wide now. And the field hustles on to 3/4. Southwind Domino. Riviera Beach, and now Hey Ralphie is bursting onto the scene as they race on by 3/4. Southwind Domino. Hey Ralphie is rolling on the outside. Riviera Beach now is dropping out of it. On the inside third is Chapter 12, and it is Hey Ralphie and Southwind Domino to settle things in this stretch drive. Hey Ralphie on the outside, on even terms with Southwind Domino. Hey Ralphie, Southwind Domino going at it to the finish. Fighting on the inside, Southwind Domino turns back. Hey Ralphie. Malone was third. Chapter 12 was fourth. Southwind Domino, 157 and 2. There's a look at the winner of race number 4. It's 7 Southwind Domino. Jay Harris, the winning driver. Southwind Domino, Trampa Gary Murner, owned by Gino Toscani. Third win on the season. 12th lifetime for Southwind Domino. 157 and 2. The fourth race payout 7 Southwind Domino. 290, 210, 210. 4 Hey Ralphie, 250, 210. 2 Malone, 360. $2 exactor, 530. Dollar try, 875. Dollar super 55.40. 20-cent super 11.08. And the dollar pick 3, 635. Fourth race order finished in the top, 6352471. That's 6352471 on the bottom. For race number 5 on Parade 1 is Horse Trade and Mark Hatzel for Terry DeVos and Peter Porter. Number 2 is Catalyst, Eddie Green for Keelan Green and Celeste Hill. And number 3 is Stormont Calculus, Jason Woodward for Kathy Clark and Tom Beich. And 4 is No One, Bruce Richardson drives and trains and owns. 5 is Gaelic Piper, Paul McKenzie for Chantel Mitchell and Jordan McGrail and Deborah McGrail and Bethany Craig. 5 is Gaelic Piper, Paul McKenzie for Chantel Mitchell and Jordan McGrail. And 6 is Lockdown Romeo, Todd Ratchford for John Holding and Morley Bosworth. And number 7 is Masterworks, Sam Fillion for J.F. McGuire and Jean Dallaire and Gino Bilodeau and Anne-Marie DeMares and GT Stables. 8 is Pillow Thief, J.B. Renault for Julie Walker and Elizabeth Sheeland. 9 is Belvedere Jessica, Shane Weber for Dr. Mike Veneri. Well, it's a field of 9 for race number 5. Let's get a look at this field, and we'll start with number 4, No One. Well, one that hasn't raced since November the 22nd, has only one win in 22, one win last year, has 2 wins lifetime. It's paid $141,000, just a 4-year-old, so No One is one that certainly had a very good 2-year-old campaign. And No One off the long layoff, qualified with broken equipment, but you do see some decent speed. And last October was in that OSS Super Final. Now, it didn't fare well, but did earn the way into the OSS Super Final. No One and Bruce Richardson is one that, well, overall, I think has a pretty strong chance in this class. Compares well. The layoff is concerning, but 3 to 5 with the class drop. Number 7, Masterwork. Well, last race at Mohawk, that didn't work out well, but just before that was racing well, a couple of top 3 finishes, and last time we saw this one here was racing in non-winners a 2 class, and had post 7 and finished second, beaten half a length, so we know this one can handle the post position. Masterwork and Sammy Filia for J.F. McGuire is 3 to 1, is getting a fair amount of love. And number 2, Capitalist, Eddie Green for Keelan Green. This is one that's had only 3 career starts, and look, most recently was a winner at Mohawk, just 204-1, but a win at Mohawk, and that was the first start off a layoff because had a couple of starts last year. And Capitalist and Eddie Green, I think is going to be a player for a share, 6 to 1. And number 6, Lockdown Romeo. Well, look, this is one that raced really well here. 2 races to go, second beaten a nose after leading the whole way. Last race had post 8, so understandably not as good. But Lockdown Romeo, this is one that just might bounce back. Todd Ratchford for John Holding. Lockdown Romeo, 7 to 1. Field of 9, race number 5, featuring the Super High 5. lead is rolling for race number 5. It's Horse Trading and Capitalist and Stormont Calculus on the inside. In the center, no one in Gaelic Piper. To the outside, Lockdown Romeo, Masterwork, and Pillow Thief. In the second tier, Belvedere, Jessica. Field of 9, race number 5. Here they come. Field for the 5th race. He is at the start of the round, and no one leaves out well. Also driving is Gaelic Piper, Lockdown Romeo, and Stormont Calculus 4th away. Masterwork is racing 5th. Then 6th is Horse Trading, and 7th is Belvedere Jessica as they work on around the turn. And on into the backstretch, and off stride went Pillow Thief. And also with a break in stride as they work their way down the backstretch is Capitalist. But right now it is Gaelic Piper and Paul McKenzie who's got the lead. Lockdown Romeo is second. Masterwork is third. Horse Trading is currently fourth. And then Stormont Calculus and Belvedere Jessica. Then it is back further to no one. And Capitalist, Gaelic Piper with the lead. Gaelic Piper and Lockdown Romeo the top couple. Masterwork is racing third. And Horse Trading is fourth. And off the turn they come, and the field works on towards us. And it is Gaelic Piper and Lockdown Romeo fronting the field as they come up towards us, with Masterwork third and Horse Trading's racing fourth. Then Stormont Calculus and Belvedere Jessica. No one is working on the outside, and Capitalist is following no one. 1 minute, 1/5 the halftime. And it is Paul McKenzie and Gaelic Piper, who's got the lead. Lockdown Romeo second. No one is getting closer to the outside and is moving up steadily. Now is third and is bearing down on the leader, Gaelic Piper. It is Gaelic Piper. No one is moving alongside Lockdown Romeo, and no one broke stride. Lockdown Romeo is second. Masterwork on the inside. Capitalist is racing on the outside fourth, about 4 off the lead. 3/4, 1:31 and 4. Horse Trading fifth, and then Stormont Calculus and Belvedere Jessica. Gaelic Piper still is piping along on the lead and is in front by 2. Lockdown Romeo, Masterwork, and Capitalist on down the stretch route they come, and it is Gaelic Piper. Gaelic Piper continues to pipe to the finish and is going to win it. And then second is between Lockdown Romeo and Masterwork, and Capitalist fourth, 2:01 and 3. Fans note the inquiry sign is up pertaining to the break and stride of number 2, Capitalist. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race number 5. It's number 5, Gaelic Piper. The winning drive to Paul McKenzie. 4-year-old Alarm Detector Bay Gelding by Jordan McGrail and Deborah McGrail and Bethany Craig. Chantel Mitchell's the trainer. First win this year, third lifetime for Gaelic Piper. Fans note the judge is also reviewing a possible pylon violation on the final turn by three Stormont calculus. Fans note the judges' rulings. Will be two placings. First of all, number 3, Stormont Calculus, will be placed back to last, was inside of more than 2 pylons in the final turn. And also note that number 2, Capitalist, will be placed back. Note that actually 3, Stormont Calculus, will be 6th place, 9th, but then placed up to 8th because number 2, Capitalist, is moved back to 9th. Did make break in stride early and did fail to continuously lose ground. So Capitalist off stride moved back. 56719 is the top 5. Fifth race order finish from the top. The fifth race payouts rather. 5 Gaelic Piper 1947 10 386. Lockdown Romeo 593.80. 7 Masterwork 340. $2 exactor 94. $10 try 216.30. 20-cent high 5 30 786.03. 20-cent pick 5 505 298.61. Fifth race, where we finish from the top, is a 5 place 4. 4 place 9. And then a 6th place, 9th place 8th. And then 8th placed 7th place 6. Gaelic Piper the winner. Then 2, 3, 9 place 8, place 7. And then Belvedere Jessica on the bottom is 7th, place 6th, and placed 5th. From the top down after the placing, 4, 9, 8, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 5. Sixth race on parade 1, French Money Hanover, Doug Brown for Sandy Lawrence, and there goes my pension stables. Number 2 is Whoops, Dan Meekins for Paul Meekins and Saltwater Stable. And 3, Pahokee, Jason Ron for Ben Hollingsworth and Henry Stable. 4 is Mississippi, Austin Sorry for Blake McIntosh and Hunt Racing. And 5 is Ramiro, Anthony Hunt for Meg Crone and Seawind Stable. 6 is Rock Me Robin, Paul McKenzie for Bill Meekins. 7, Banking on Houdini for Todd Ratchford for John Holding and Morley Bosworth. Field of 7 for race number 6. Well, fans, let's get a look at this field of maiden trotters for race number 6. We'll start with number 5, Ramiro, and one that looked really good here last race. Blasted to the front from post 7, was strong a long way. Did get close at the finish there, but still overall I thought looked pretty darn sharp. A little bit better post position, and also second start off a long layoff, had been off since the 30th of August to March 1st, so better post and second to start off the layoff. So if anything, Ramiro probably has a good chance to be even better. Anthony Hahn from A. Crone, Ramiro 3 to 5. Number 1, French Money Hanover, was second to Ramiro last race and now gets the inside post, so may have a shot at turning the tables. The veteran Doug Brown, downtown Dougie Brown for Sandy Lawrence, is 5 to 2. Number 3, Pahokee, post 8 last race and still did manage to finish third, and that's even with suffering interference at 3/4. Pahokee with a better gate position might be able to split Ramiro and French Money Hanover or even get the job done on top. Pahokee, Jason Ryan for Ben Hollingsworth, is 6 to 1. And number 7, Banking on Houdini, well, has made breaks in 2 of the last 3 starts. The other one was a third, so if Banking on Houdini could stay flat, well, then one that shouldn't escape your attention. Todd Ratchford for John Holding, one that is 18 to 1 because of those breaks essentially. Right now, the favorite and likely favorite at post time is 5 Ramiro, 3 to 5. Gates rolling for the sixth. French Money Hanover and Whoops on the inside. In the center, Pahokee and Mississippi and Ramiro. To the outside, Rock Me Robin and banking on Houdini. It's a field of 7 for the sixth race. The field is at the start and the rough, and Mississippi and Ramiro, first couple to leave out. Then Whoops and banking on Houdini and Pahokee. And then Rock Me Robin and French Money Hanover. But it is Ramiro who's able to drive out and grab the lead. Ramiro's in front by a couple of lengths right now. And Mississippi is racing second. Banking on Houdini is third in line right now. And Whoops is positioned fourth. And then it is Pahokee and French Money Hanover and Rock Me Robin. Field is spread out to the opening quarter, and Ramiro and Anthony Hahn has a lead right now of about 2.25 lengths over Mississippi. Banking on Houdini is third, and Whoops is racing fourth. 30-1 opening quarter. Fifth, Pahokee, then French Money Hanover and Rock Me Robin. And Paul McKenzie on the outside trailing the field as they work their way off the turn and they head on towards us. And it is Ramiro and Anthony Hahn with the lead. And they come up towards the half. Mississippi trying to inch in a little closer in the pocket. Banking on Houdini is third. Whoops is on the outside, racing first up fourth, now giving cover to Pahokee. Rock Me Robin has gained a spot. French Money Hanover is back trailing the field, and into the backstretch they go. Ramiro leads it by 2.25 lengths right now over Mississippi. And then on the outside, it is Whoops on the move, and Whoops is trying to take second and grab it from Mississippi, and now has grabbed second. Mississippi is third, banking on Houdini fourth, and then Pahokee to the outside, racing fifth, and then Rock Me Robin and French Money Hanover. Half of 1 and 1 and 3, and they roll by 3/4, 132 and 2, and it is Ramiro leading, and Whoops is getting a little bit closer. Banking on Houdini, now has moved up into the top three. Mississippi has romped back to fourth, and then it is Pahokee, French Money, Hanover, and Rock Me Robin, and the field turns for home. Ramiro on down the stretch drive. Whoops is trying to close, but it is Ramiro. Whoops and banking on Houdini. Ramiro still with no urging. Ramiro's going to win. Whoops was second, banking on Houdini, and then Pahokee and French Money, Hanover. 202 flat. Coming back in front of us, the winner of race 6-5, Ramiro, 3-year-old Archangel Black Gelding, owned by Seawind Stable, trained by Meg Crone. The winning drive to Anthony Hahn. It's the second win for Ramiro. Back-to-back wins. Ramiro victorious in race number 6. The sixth race payouts 5, Ramiro, 250, 230, 210. 2 Whoops throws 360 and 280. 7 Banking on Houdini, 1310. A $2 exactor, 1220. Dollar try, $46. Dollar super, 210.75. 20-cent super is 42.15, and the 20-cent pick four, 12.46. Fans note in race 8, number 5, Tricks and Stones, 1 claim entered. Race 8, claim entered 5, Tricks and Stones. Sixth race. Order I finish from the top. 5246173. That's 5246173 on the bottom. on post parade for the 7th one, Lily's Lass. Jeff Hunt for Patrick Hunt and Goldfinger Stables. Number 2 is T. Woodley, Austin Sorry for Joe Squires and Triple S Equine. Number 3 is Handsome Hank, J. Harris for Caitlin Graham. 5 is Isabel, Scotty Golder for Shane Weber and Tom and Elizabeth Rankin. Number 6, Oh Brother, Jason Ryan for Marie Helene DuPont and Richard Bertium. And 4, Sicario, Sammy Filia for Rafael Barassa and Pamela and John Heem. Field of 6, race number 7. Well, fans, let's look at this field. Conditioned trotters, purse of $8,500. Number 6, Oh Brother, was a dominant winner here last time out, and one that is, well, I think has a pretty big chance back in the same class. Oh Brother, well, actually is a similar class is a better way to put it. Oh Brother, I think is one that also was good 2 races ago from off the pace to be beaten just 3/4. And overall, Oh Brother shows enough to be a pretty big factor. Jason Ryan from Marie Helene DuPont. And this is one that was meant to be a good one. You see a $175,000 yearling purchase and, well, is a 4-year-old now, but Oh Brother and Jason Ryan, 6-5. Others to look at, number 4, Sicario, veteran with 44 lifetime wins and hasn't won in a little while, but has been racing well. Last race, outside post, only managed a 4th, but before that was able to hit the board often. Sicario, Sammy Filia, Rafael Barassa should bounce back. Is 4 out of 6 in the top 3 on the year. Sicario, 3-2, the second choice. Others, number 5, Ma Isabel, had good form before making a break here 2 races ago, and last race was post 8, and first order business was to get a flat line, so that's been accomplished. You see a good back half. I think Ma Isabel will be much more of a factor here today. 9-2, Scotty Calder for Shane Weber. And number 3, Handsome Hang. Well, Handsome last race beaten just a length, and that was in this class, so got to consider Handsome Hank as a possibility as well. Jay Harris for Caitlin Graham. Handsome Hank is a handsome 13-1. Number 6, Oh Brother, 1-2 on the board. Gate is rolling. thing for race number 7. Lily's Lass and T. Woodley on the inside. Handsome Hank and Sicario in the center. The outside, Ma Isabel and O Brother. It's a field of 6. It's race number 7. Field for the 7th race. He is at the start of the rough. Sicario is going to blast out with Oh Brother. Lily's Lass, Handsome Hang, T. Woodley, and Ma Isabel. On around that first turn they go. Sicario's got the early lead. Oh Brother is plugged into the pocket, and Lily's Lass has come out third. Handsome Hang is racing fourth, and then it is T. Woodley, and Ma Isabel is trailing the field. And on to the opening quarter of the race, and Sicario is on top right now for Sammy Filia with Oh Brother and Jason Ryan in the pocket. Lily's Lass and Jeffrey Hunt is third. Handsome Hank and Jay Harris fourth, and then T. Woodley and Austin Sorey. And back to trailing the field, Ma Isabel and Scotty Coulter, 28 and 4 opening quarter. It is Sicario leading. Advantage is a length and a half. Oh Brother is biding time of the pocket. Lily's Lass is racing position third. Then Handsome Hank and T. Woodley and Ma Isabel. Sicario off at 28 and 4 opening quarter. Rolling on past the half and leads at a length and a half. Halftime was recorded in 59. Oh Brother is racing second. Lily's Lass is third. Handsome Hank on the outside is first up and is racing fourth. Then T. Woodley and Ma Isabel is moving on the outside but trailing the field. Into the back stretch, Sicario still leading. It's Sicario and Oh Brother. Getting closer on the outside is Handsome Hang. And then Ma Isabel is also coming on and is second over fourth now. Lily's Lass and T. Woodley. It is Sicario leading the way. Sicario by a length and a half. Oh Brother is on the inside racing second. Handsome Hang is on the outside third. Length and 3/4 from the lead. Getting closer 3 wide. Ma Isabel is kicking into gear hard. Ma Isabel is coming. Then Lily's Lass and T. Woodley. And the field turns for home. Sicario. Oh Brother's looking for the passing lane. Handsome Hang. And out wide and charging is Ma Isabel. Up the inside is Oh Brother. Center of the track. Sicario on the outside. Ma Isabel. Sicario is going to hold on and win. Second is between Ma Isabel and Oh Brother. Then it was Handsome Hank. Mile of 158. There's a look at the winner, number 4, Sicario. The winning drive to Sammy Filia. Sicario is a 10-year-old Holiday Road bay gelding owned by Pamela and John Heen. The trainer is Rafael Barassa. First win of the year for Sicario. Seventh race payouts for Sicario, $4 282.10. 5 Ma Isbel 322.20. 6 O Brother 210. $2 exactor 11.10. Dollar Try 13.65. Dollar Super 35.20. 20-cent Super 7.04. Seventh race Soho finish from the top. 5, 6, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's 5, 6, 4, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. race 8 on parade. Number 2 is Amigo Mio, Tyler Moore for Rachel Burns and Kendall Middleton. Tyler shares in ownership. Number 4 is He's So Hot Head for Doug Brown for Todd Coleman and Jackson Whitman, James Gillum. Number 3 is Cleveland Massimo, Semi Fillion for Jeff McGuire and Julie Malafont and Richard Legris. Number 6, Petro Angel, Paul McKenzie for Daryl Laver. 5 is Tricks and Stones, Jason Ryan for Joe Squires and Triple S Equine. Number 7 is Like Chaos, Bruce Richardson for Joe Coffey. There's 8, Zip Me Up, Todd Ratchford for Mark Goddard and Howard Kaufman of Bryn Mawr and Joshua Kaufman. And a 1, Chasing Dreams, Austin Sorry for Mitchell Tierney and Ellie Stafford. Field of 8, race number 8. Let's get a look at this field for the final dash. Note the claim at number 5, Tricks and Stones. I want to start with Tricks and Stones because has been racing well and is back in the same class, beaten by Ezra last race and Esquire a couple of starts before that. So both of those not back in here. Tricks and Stones might be able to make hay with those two not in this dash. And Tricks and Stones, the claim entered. Jason Ryan for Joe Squires off a very good last race. 5 out of 6 in the top 3 on the year. 6-time winner last year. Tricks and Stones is 4-5. Number 7, Like Chaos, is one that made more than $2,000 a start last year. And Like Chaos, it's the first start since November, so might need a start, but also is one that drops a couple of levels from where he started last time out. Like Chaos, Bruce Richardson drives and trains. If he's up to ready to race at his top ability, then he's the best in here. But we'll see if that's the case. Bruce Richardson driving and training Like Chaos might need a start, 2-1. Number 2, Amigo Mio. Well, last race, February the 28th, was a winner, front-end effort. So a couple of good races coming in. Back-to-back starts at London, and now sent up by Tyler Moore. This is one that's been changing hands the last few times, claimed in each of the last couple races. Amigo Mio, Tyler Moore driving and training. And Amigo Mio, good form, and is a value play at 13-1. And then one more is number 6, Petro Angel. Well, the last race from the trailer post at London wasn't good, but before that was racing reasonably well. And look at last year, 9 wins. In fact, had 29 top 3 finishes. Petro Angel and Paul McKenzie for Daryl Laver. Daryl's having a very good start to 2025. Petro Angel is 14-1, some value to be had there. But number 5, Tricks and Stones, no value, 4-5, claim is in. Gate is rolling for race number 8. It's Chasing Dreams, Amigo Mio, and Cleveland Massimo on the inside. In the center, He's So Hot, Hanover, Tricks and Stones. To the outside, Petro Angel, Like House, and Zip Me Up. Field of 8, race number 8. Into the stretch, here they come. And Amigo Mio is broken stride. Oh, and He's So Hot Hanover also with a break in stride. Like Chaos blasting out early. And Like Chaos chasing Dreams driving through on the inside. Tried to take second, but on the outside, Tricks and Stones has second now. Chasing Dreams is third. Then Petro Angel and Zip Me Up and Cleveland Massimo. And they race on to the opening quarter. Like Chaos and Bruce Richardson was sharp off the gate. Has a lead of about 2.5 lengths right now. And rolling second, Tricks and Stones. Chasing Dreams is third. Then Petro Angel and Zip Me Up and Cleveland Massimo. And the field races past that opening quarter in 29 and 2. And Like House has the lead right now. Length and 3/4 in front of Tricks and Stones. And Chasing Dreams is third. Petro Angel is racing position fourth. Then it is Zip Me Up in Cleveland Massimo. He's So Hot Hanover, and Amigo Mio's trailing the field. Halftime off at 29 and 2/4, 59 and 1. Like Hales has the lead. Tricks and Stones is in the pocket. And Chasing Dreams is racing on the outside and is positioned to third as they work their way on into the backstretch. Fourth is Petro Angel. Zip Me Up is fifth at the inside. Then Cleveland Massimo, Amigo Mio, He's So Hot Hanover, and they head up to 3/4. Like House still has a nice lead. It's an advantage of about 2 over Tricks and Stones. Chasing Dreams, it might have flattened out a little bit. Third, Petro Angel's out 3 wide and is closing 3/4, 128 and 4. And then taking over fifth now is Cleveland Massimo. On sixth is Zip Me Up, and then it's Amigo Mio and He's So Hot Hanover, and they turn from 3/4, 128 and 4. Like Chaos, here comes Tricks and Stones chasing. Like Chaos, though, has dug in nicely. Like Chaos, Tricks and Stones. Like Chaos turns back Tricks and Stones to win. Then Petro Angel and Chasing Dreams won 58 and 1. There's the winner of race 8, number 7, Like Chaos, the winning drive to Bruce Richardson, who's also the trainer and shares an ownership with Joe Coffey. Like Chaos, 5-year, looks like a Chippendale Bay gelding. First win, debut of the season for Like Chaos, 14th lifetime. 158 and 1. Eighth race, payout 7 like house, 410, 230, and 260. 5 tricks and stones, 240, 250, 6 Petro Angel, 310. $2 exactor, $12.90, dollar try, 23.75. 20-cent high five, 403.01. Double 2010, dollar pick 3, $13. Note the claim out of race number 10. Uh, 10. Race number 8. Number 5, Tricks and Stones, the new trainer, Carl Duge. The 8th race, order finish from the top. 476-82315. That's 476-82315 on the bottom. Well, fans, that concludes the live harness racing program for this Saturday evening. Action resumes on Sunday. Our first dash will go to post at 6:55 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shanna.